Okay. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on which part of the world you are. Welcome again to another great edition of the Logan's Hour. Today promised to be a very, very great edition. So, to all of you out there, want us to stick and still as we're about to go into it today. And remember to invite somebody. Tell somebody to tell somebody that the Logan Hour is on. So, let's go into it and take some basic intro. Then, when we come back, we're going to go straight into our programs. So, it's only just funny to me, so don't take it too seriously, okay? So let's go into our intro. We'll be back.
In at tunesbyblog.com.
Papi, why you coming for your breathing like that?
My daughter. Hey, my daughter, yeah. The old people can say that curiosity kill the cow. What you no problem again?
Papi, I really don't have problem. But the way you breathing, sir, it's like you running somewhere.
My daughter? Ha, yaka. If I give you the little G's, you yourself will be running to the same player running. So you just hold it there.
Papi, Papi, play on me now, lay on me. You know I your daughter too now.
My daughter, guess what? I had to run away from Wego. Ha, yaka. Tuesday and Thursday, they got one show in town they call it Logan's Hour. Man, that boy can talk the thing that are happening in Indiana. Even when you steal, even you doing wrong thing, the boy will talk it. You doing the right thing, the boy will praise you.
For real, Papi? No, that kind of thing. 1 hour time, yo.
My daughter, I'm telling you, let me tell you now. Logan's Hour come on every Tuesday and Thursday, 6 o'clock p.m. And when you want to watch Logan Hour, you gotta be on time, or else you will watch the show after the show. But guess what?
What, Papi?
It's so. Just go to Facebook and subscribe to Logan Hour. You go to YouTube, you subscribe to Logan Hour. Anytime Logan Hour coming on, you will get notification. That the notification made me running at the door, my daughter, because I won't be laying back in my living room, man, and get ready to call on that show.
Papi, thank you so much for the information. But I see Tommy walking, coming it out. I don't know if I ate he looking at too. Oh, Tommy! Tommy!
Oh, what's that? What you calling my name like that for? What you calling my name like that for? Take your time and you there. I'm watching my Looking Hour. Don't got distract me, yo. Wait now. If you ain't got what to do right now, we're already enjoying ourselves. You better get involved with the fries, girl. Tommy? So that today, Papi was telling me that something? I want to look for Looking Hour, yeah. Papi, thank you. Thank you for telling me about Looking Hour.
My daughter? Ha, now, hey, don't say I'll tell you. Bye.
Don't say and tell you, my daughter. Bye. So let's take the last one. There we go. All right, all right. So, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on which part of the world you are. Welcome to another great edition of the Logan's Hour. And today promised to be a very, very great and entertaining again, as always. And I know when you saw me out there on for a little while, and I wasn't saying anything. Is that Arsenal is playing currently, and the Champion League, where we are right now, we're going to the penalty shootout. When the penalty shootout is just about to start. So imagine that. I'm a born fan of Arsenal, been an Arsenal fan since forever. Now they're about to go through a penalty shootout. And I just pray for my dear club, the Gunners. Yeah, I'm a little afraid, but uh we are inside. Hold on. Sorry, I tried to get something straight up here first. Uh All right, so we're about to go into it. So I can say to you all now, welcome again. Let's have this discussion. I have um, one of my device here. I think I got log out of it, so I'm trying to pull in my password. You know these things. So to you all, want to say if your first time beyond the Logan's Hour, want to say welcome. If you has always been here, want to say then you know the drill here. You know what we do here. We don't make up our own stories. We bring the news as it is, and today is no exception to some of what we usually discuss here. So stick and still, enjoy the program, share the program with someone, tell someone to come that the looking hour is on, and if possible, uh you can also you can also share the program with the current administration, the Liberian Association of Indiana, the current president, Mr. P. Richard Boya Jr., who is the acting president since the president, Mr. Julius Parker, will return on the 3rd of April. So Mr. Boya is acting in his place at this time. And we have some things to discuss. We have some questions to ask. And we'd love for Mr. Booyah to answer some of the questions, though it will not be appropriate for me to call Mr. Booyah for him to address some of the questions. But notwithstanding, the last time I came here and we had a whole lot of conversation, and I make some specific promises, which of course I will have to fulfill them. But before we can go far, we want to use this time to say to those celebrating in the month of March, we want to say happy birthday to you all. And I want to use this time specifically to send a big, big happy birthday shout out to dear sister, uh, Tiamon, taken over by Rich W. Basi Gia. Today you celebrate your birthday. I want to say hey to you, Tiamon. Enjoy your new age. And I also want to send this birthday shout out to my friend and brother as well, Melvin George. Melvin celebrated his birthday, I think yesterday or a day ago or 2 days ago. Yeah, sorry if I'm not getting the right date. And I want to say to you too, my dear brother and friend Melvin, I want to say happy birthday to you. And when you see me when I'm talking and stopping at the I know Arsenal is kicking their penalty and Arsenal just scored her second penalty. So FC Porto going to kick her second penalty at this time here. And Napoli is up because Barcelona defeated Napoli 3-1. And Arsenal is going through it. That's the Champion League, my people. You know, if you find all our men and we're into sports, you won't find anybody to come and sit on here and say they want to have podcasts at this time. But you know, it is the love we have for you people, and the love we have for this program, and you know, we have to commit ourselves to it. So we are here. We are here, regardless the soccer game or not. We going to be here, and there you go. Arsenal goalkeeper saved one penalty. So Arsenal is in the lead in the penalty shootout, 2 goals to 1 goal. So now let's go into it. We have so many things to discuss, but first on the agenda, we're going to first of all say happy birthday to everybody. All those born in the month of March. If you're born in March, this one for you. Shout out to you. If you're born in April, happy pre-birthday. You born in February, we want to say happy birthday again. So today we have a whole lot to talk about. We have a whole lot to talk about. But before we go into our discussion here, oh my word, sorry, something tripping here. So sorry, just a second. All right, so yeah, I got it right now. I got it right. Yes, I got it right. All right, so before we go into our discussion, we want to use this time to say a very big thank you to all of those who went to our dear brother and friend who passed away, his family people, on Saturday. All of those community members who stopped by to sympathize, because as you are all aware, on Saturday was the community visitation. It was posted in the Liberian community group chat. And members of the Liberian community went over to speak to the bereaved family, which of course, hey, my sister Precious Logan Samuels, how you doing, girl? Members of the Liberian community went over, and everybody went over to say hello, and I appreciate everyone. I know some of you were like, but where is this Philip man who can be talking about the thing all day while he's not here? I know some of you had that question to ask, but surprisingly, I went there early. I went there by 2:15 like that, and I was there up to 4:40, and I was wondering, the Liberian community said 4:30, and nobody showed up to 4:30, 4:45. And we were there sitting with the family. We had a whole conversation concerning the Bible. Yanko and myself, the bereaved, the widow, and the sisters and other people. We talk about God. We talk about the goodness of God. We talk about how He's merciful. And by 4:45, I saw Fatima Fambule and my own Oma, Ma Sano Kamo, when they arrived. By them, I had something else to go do, so that's how I left. And I was there for at least 2 hours and plus, so that was enough. So I know some of you, Arsenal just won the game. The goalkeeper just saved the last penalty. So now I'm realized I can turn this off. It means Arsenal going to the next stage of the of the Champion League. So all right, now about to talk. I want to talk now. Anyway, you see the Arsenal game. Maybe I was just talking short, and I won't go through the topic, but I just my heart just beating. I just talking short. Now it's about time to have this hot and stimulating discussion. So if you're friendly with the Liberian Association, if you're friendly with the president, if you're friendly with the financial secretary, please call the financial secretary here. Tell the financial secretary we have some issues that we'd love for her to discuss, some financial improprieties yeah, some financial improprieties here, we would love for the financial secretary to come on here, or if possible, to go back in the Liberian Association chat room to give us some little breakdown, because we see here that there was some misappropriation, if for any reason, if there's a better word for that, I can use that. But we saw there was some off budget spending of those of you who have calculator. I'll put a math on here. You can also just do your calculation and let me know. So we would love to hear from Fatima Famule, who is the financial secretary. If possible, we would love to hear from the acting president, Mr. P. Richard Booyah Jr., and maybe the board chairperson. Probably he's aware of this off-budget spending here. So we will want to know, because we saw that there has been some discrepancy. There has been some discrepancy in this last period, and like I said, I'm going to obtain the bank information from the bank. So right now, I can say with certainty that yes, we obtained those information. So when you see here on the screen, the Liberian Association, they are banking with Huntington. That's the bank statement. I'm about to go through the bank statement shortly. So those of you who want to know how much you have in the account, how many dollars we were able to generate over the period, we will be discussing this bank account as well. So tag somebody who's in charge, and those of them who who is close with the authority to address these issues. Because for me, when I come here, I'm not coming here in any way to denigrate or to bring somebody down to go up. That is not my intention. That is absolutely not my intention. What I intended to do, or what I intend to do, is for us to live here with a high level of transparency, fairness, and respect for one another. That's what I want. That's what I always pray for. So today, some of you who would think that probably are trying to bring other people down because of whatever reason, please, that's not my intention. But my work is to bring the news to you. That's what I said. We are here to what? Provide information, education, and also entertainment. So today is no exception to some of what we we usually do here. So stick and still, tell someone to tell someone that the Logan hours is on, and tell someone it's getting hot. I just received a message in my box here. God. You know, uh, you know, I can say this for sure. You know, it's good sometimes when we have our brothers and our sisters in the Liberian community who are close with the authority to discuss some of these sensitive issues. It would be so beautiful that at least sometimes when we have these things, some of them come up and address it. And I know right now, if I place a call to the financial secretary telling her, uh, I want her to please address some of these issues, she will probably say, well, I don't want to come on right now. I don't want to discuss that. I don't want to discuss that. But some of the things, when we are public servant, when we take position to serve the public, we have to always avail ourselves when matter arises to discuss some of the things that fall within our range or the position that we occupy. But surprisingly, when you call people in positions, they'll be like, "Oh, not now. I don't want to talk about it right now. I just want to be quiet for now." And those things do not help. Let me say this, because I can come up here and start sucking on conversation, spark it up, and at the end of the day, I leave the people who listen to me, I leave them with a lot of conspiracy, and you do not come and clarify it. That's not a good thing. We're running an institution, and we would love for everybody to be held accountable. Oh my God, everybody should be held accountable, from the least man to the upper man. But again, we will get to that. But I want to say to all of you who joined us today, we want to say thank you. Thank you so much. And those of you who has been going to visit the bereaved family, we want to say the address is stay up here. If you have the time, please visit. And don't take it to be just one Saturday because you pop in on a Saturday, it means the visitation is over. No, you can stay go there. The address is right in front of you there. The visitation is stay going on until the 15th. Until the 15th, you can stay stop by to speak to the family. That would be so beautiful. That would be so beautiful. All right, so we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. All right, all right. Sorry for that. I want to answer a call. One of my dear big brother just called me uh to have a little word with me, because I'm talking about Eddie I account, and he's watching the show right now. My dear big brother, hello again. Thanks for the call. It's been a while. And when I posted this Huntington Bank Eddie I bank account, he said, "Well, I need to call my big brother with him. Me see what's happening before he can waste it on that show, and everybody be like, oh God, oh God, oh God." But people, I take advice. I take advice. And his advice to me is that people all around the world following us. And we are 501c3. Eddie I is in court currently. So discussing all the sensitive matters, it might just increase the chances of Eddie I being audited. So I said, well, I listen to you, but I will not read everything that is on the statement. As I stated to him, sorry, I'll just show you the number. Hey, God, it was still if you don't do that. Yeah, do. I will just read the numbers, but I'll not read everything as I stated. So he was just concerned. So I know you all are concerned as well. So we will respect that. All right. So let's go into our discussion. So today is Tuesday. Today is motivational hour. Everybody know what motivational hour is, and we'll come here. That's when we talk about issues that confronts young people and how young people have to live and what you need to do to be a better citizen. And let's take this common saying. I like it's come from the book of Proverbs 22 verse 6. They say, train a child in a way he will grow, that when he's old, he won't depart from it. The reason why I'm not just jumping in the area discussion right now, because I know right now everybody want the area discussion. And I will keep the area discussion for last. I'll keep the area discussion for last because the people that are coming, people are why he coming long time. I used to see, but because The other day when I came on the show, I told you about, oh, I'll get the information from the bank and didn't. He thought I was joking. So when I posted Eddie account right here, the Huntington Bank, he look at it, he said he screenshotted it, he zoomed in when he saw Eddie he said, hell no, I gotta call that again. It's so funny. It's so funny because sometimes when we're talking some things here and people just feel, well, the man just talking because he want to talk, but sometimes we just want to talk because we have the mouth to talk, but because sometimes we have the means to go and get the evidence. Those of them who have area bank statement, you see around there. Area bank statement have everything. So let's go into that. Then we will come back and talk about other things here. The reason why I wanted to skip this thing here is because we have the current president, Mr. Julius K. Parker. He's bereaved at this point, and I can understand that he's mourning. And Mr. P. Richard Boya, who is the acting president, I have not spoken to him. In all fairness, I have not called what her name, Fatima Fambula as well, because there's no need to call. There's no need to call. If you have the information, as stated, it is clear, it's from the bank, and it's in black and white. So all I needed to do is to bring the numbers. But what I will not do now is to give you items by items as I promise, because I just want to phone. And I know if I do bring those things atom by items, I know what the big brother said to me. He said that's going to be used in court. He said that will also be used, and that will be tantamount to audit. He said because that will give the court good grounds to audit. But however, it's not the reason why the court will not audit. The court might also request for an audit because we are a 501c3 organization. So I told him, I said, okay, brother, you know what? I ain't gonna do that. But yet and stay. If you're still looking for a way to entertain yourself, you're looking for a way to say congratulations. Don't forget, you have the Gibson family coming up here. So get ready. You got William Gibson. You graduating from Marian University. They're gonna be on May 4th, 2024. So the location is right there, 7708 Gold Rush Drive, Canby, Indiana, 46113. So you can do Cash App, you can do Zelle. The information we're going to read it later on. But congratulations to you, William. Proud of you, William Gibson Jr. I'm proud of you so much, son. All right, so let's go into it. So that when you be dealing with your man, they can be enjoying it. Especially, I don't know why. Well, I be dealing with my man, I can be enjoying it. I don't know why. But so that it's just how it is. It's just how it is. So you know what? I think I want to. Okay, let me just read the numbers. Let me just skip the part now, so that everybody just know what we're talking about before somebody say, "Oh, you want to read the number? You want to read the number?" All right. So if you see on the screen here right now, you can screenshot it or you can save it and screenshot it and see what I'm talking about. So you see the Labrador Association of Indiana on there. So this is the Huntington Unlimited Checking. And area account number, the last four is 4350. That's the Labrador Association of Indiana. So this statement activity is from January 1, 2024. I want you to take keynote. January 1, 2024. This is the statement right here. So the statement period is for 31 days. 31 days. Let me take it from the screen so I can see my face. This statement period is for 31 days. All right. So January 2024. You're listening to that. Okay. So now, if we have January 2024, then let's go back to find out when area last passed her budget. So when did area pass her budget? Area budget will pass in when? In May of 2023. And area budget It's a one calendar budget that runs from January to December. 12 months. All right. So now all LAI activities and they're right before the winter. So if you're following this program here, and if you know that LAI have any serious activities during the winter that require more money, let me know. Since 2024, which activity have you gone to? July 26 is already over. Flag Day is already over. So the only program you know Eddie is supposed to have, it was Valentine's Day, but Eddie never went through Valentine's Day program. So it's a clear indication that now something is wrong. Something is wrong. And the best person to answer this question would be Fatima Fambule. Fatima Fambule, because she is the financial secretary of this unique group. So January 1, 2024, which is the beginning of the year, LAI beginning balance. What LAI had in the bank, beginning balance, ending balance, all here. So LAI had in her account, LAI had $51,449.36. Listen to me, oh. Listen to me good. January 1 to January 31st. January 1 to January 31st, which means the entire month of January, the bank balance that LAI had, it was what? $51,449.36. That's what LAI had in January. Now, fast forward, as of March the 4th, so remember, I told you about this. As of March the 4th, 2024, LAI current beginning and ending balance here is $48,789.86. Somebody understanding what I'm saying here? So if you decide to do your math, somebody do your math for me and give me the total on there quick. So $51,449.36 minus $48,289.86. How much do you have balance? So clearly you can notice that the Librarian Association of Indiana have used $3,159.49 on what? I don't know. Maybe you know, but I don't know. So this requires more questions than answers. So we will post these questions to the financial secretary, Miss Fatima Fambule, and we'll also post these questions to the acting president, Mr. P. Richard Boya Jr. We need some level of explanation. In January, we had all of these going on. Now coming to, so maybe you see, this is what I'm saying. I'm not sitting here to accuse people of anything. No, I'm not saying the people eating money. I'm not saying that. Even when you look at me, all my advocacy after the inaugural ball, I never outrightly point at people to say, oh, Ethel and Wellington Dripper eating money. No, I was always careful. All I care to do was to point out what was wrong. Then you, the people who follow, make the judgment. So in this case here, from January to March, if we have had any program or any activity that came to the General Assembly that we had in that budget to subtract $3,159 $159.49. Somebody please post that program up here for me. Somebody please tap it. Somebody tell me, say yes. It so so time. Yeah, I took this amount of money. So I want to know. Because it is confusing to me at this point here from January 1 to January 31st. Let me put it on the screen again. Somebody can screenshot it and look at that for me before they say, oh, only my one looking at it. This is it right here. This is LDR right there. For January 1st to January 31st, LDR beginning and ending balance is $51,449.36. Now what LDR had in your account in January. So just January, that what LDR had in your account. So leaving from January to come to how do you call the place? January to March, what LDR have now is right on the screen. I highlighted it. You can see it right there. LDR have currently $48,789.86. So the difference between here is $3,159.49. So something is not right. Something is not right. So at this point, I know the Secretary General, the Financial Secretary, I don't know if she's in a position to answer some of these questions, but it will be very important that the Financial Secretary answers some of these questions here. So for the record, we're going to place a call to the Financial Secretary. I know she will not answer, but we will do that for the for record's sake. Let me look for the Financial Secretary number. Fatima Fambule. No Fatima Fambule. Probably she might turn her phone off at this point. But we're going to place a call to the Financial Secretary and let her know that she's on the program. So
to an automated voice messaging system.
So probably the Financial Secretary, she's watching this program. So she said, you know what I've been? Say you already had Nancy come and call me. Let me turn my phone off quick. So let's do it again for the second time. Let's see if that's true.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
The whole association is literally right now. You know what? Since we can't get the Financial Secretary to answer some of these questions, we want to place a call to somebody else because I want for other people to participate in this conversation. I want the people who's in administration to say something. All right, so maybe probably the Financial Secretary blocked me at this point because my call will not go through. All right, I got my brother and friend calling here. The great scientist. Hold on, Jeremiah. Let me put it off first for you to say. Jeremiah, can you hear me?
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm okay, my brother. How are you today?
I'm fine. I'm great.
Yep. Yeah, I'm asking questions. That's why I was calling the Financial Secretary. I needed more clarity because I saw in January we have $51,449.35. But come to March, we got $48,289.86. So it means we have withdrawn $3,159.49. So I wanted to know actually what to use this money for. If it was off budget spending or if it was budgeted. If it was budgeted, you should please at least give us that budget line so we can know what this $3,000 was used for because we are due payer too as well. So that's why I was trying to place a call. But go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, thank you, my dear brother. I've been following the show holistically. And before I speak, I don't want for people to think I'm insensitive to the plaque of the president, Mr. Peter Parker. So I want to therefore extend my distinct sympathies to him and his family again. And that our discussion is ethical and political and not personal.
True.
But I think when we speak, our voices have weight to the extent last time I remember I called on your show and contributed towards the whole lawsuit. And the little children went in the group chat and crying all over the place and saying all kind of things. And for all that, the kind of thing we enjoyed. Yeah.
I already let them fight.
Yeah, you know, when the beginning think they grow wings and you have trained over the period of time, they think that they are capacitated to counteract your ideology. You just look at them and laugh. So you said something today, and what you said, that's what I wanted to specifically speak to. You say you don't know if it was all budget spending or what budget. Where your question is misplaced, my dear brother, because we have never had anything in this community like we sat down as a community to take money. So obviously, the other option is not. It's totally off budget spending.
Wow.
So I don't want to sugarcoat this because that's why I like to be very frank. And when people try to be myopic, I even become more frank to them.
Yeah.
Now this association, especially the this leadership, in my purview, is discombobulated. Yes, it's discombobulated. People are now carrying on their roles and responsibilities. Some people leaving the role and acting as PRO, the administration, running all over the place. They are in the administration, but they don't know their role and responsibility. And I think the leadership need to call a workshop for each employee so far to tell them their role and responsibility. And then you have few people who are parrots. You know, this parrot, the bird that can run oil where they're running.
Yeah.
So they have political parrots who goes around and say, we use the association account for our lawsuit. They are parrots.
Yeah.
Anything they discuss into, they come out and post about anything that they are trying to intimidate the other people. And these are the same people that are classified as confused political ideologue. Because you come out here thinking that Kerry is a bad man and everybody that try to solve the issue, they are bad people.
Yeah.
Only because they don't align with your ideas. And even if your ideas cannot change the dynamic, you still want us to believe or impose your idea on a group of people who are mature, and that cannot happen in this kind of democratic space.
No, of course.
So I want to clearly say on the record that I believe, according to what the political parrot of this administration are running their mouth, they said took the money to hire lawyers. That's why I heard them running around with. However, if that is the scenario, I would say that they would be expecting another second lawsuit. Because it is constitutional that before you take money, it should be approved. So I hope what the guys are saying, what the boss are saying, they are saying the right thing. Because if it's what they're saying is right, then I mean there are a lot of approach that will hinder the progress of the association, like such. We should be trying to massage the situation we carry in code and to further inflame the process. And that's why I see the guys and the surrogates of this administration they are doing, which is bad.
Yeah.
Which is actually bad. It goes around attacking people's personalities because you don't have a shared belief with them. It's bad. So my dear brother, that's what I want to speak to. I know tomorrow the future will be hard at Mr. Jeremiah. So it was on the media on the Logan. I was speaking again, and everybody will come out again to show job. But we used to it. We used to it. Used to it.
All right, my brother. Thank you so much, Mr. Jeremiah Sile.
Thank you very much.
That's one of the most powerful young brother in this community, Mr. Jeremiah Sile. He said, I know tomorrow again it will be on me to say Jeremiah Sile has given his position on this issue that has to do with the area of money. But in all fairness, it's very serious. It's very serious that if money would be used for the account for whatever reason, it have to be accounted for. And I am surprised though. You know, the financial secretary has been my good friend. She can call me, I can call her. Well, I'm surprised today her phone just going straight to. Let me see again.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice
messaging. No. The financial secretary always contribute, but it seems like the other topic you put the financial secretary in Seattle. So let's see if we can call her. Call her on WhatsApp. Let's see. Let's call the financial secretary on WhatsApp. Let's see. It's ringing. Financial Secretary answer. We have a few questions for you, man. All right. So it seems like the financial secretary cannot answer the other question. The other question seems so big for the financial secretary because if the financial secretary answer our calls right now, the basic question we're going to be asking the financial secretary, this money that we're withdrawn from the LeBron Association account, the $3,159, did you approve it? Who signed the check, if for any reason? So I know the financial secretary right now, she said the other one, you buy a beef for my mom. But my dear brother and friend had an accident the other day. The current president, because the acting president rather, because Mr. Julius Parker, he had he's bereaved. So Mr. Richard Boya is the acting president, but I can't call him too. I need to be a little sensitive because Mr. Richard Boya also had an accident. So we have to respect that. So I wanted to place a call to the board chairperson, because the board chairperson posted the other day in the Labrador Association of Indiana chat room. Those of you who's familiar with that, the board chairperson posted that the association have obtained, he used it in the past, the association have obtained a lawyer. And he was proudly saying that. So I wanted to ask him too, because the communication is here, and he said, February 29, 2024, the board of directors would like to update all members of the Labrador Association of Indiana regarding the complaint filed against the Labrador Association of Indiana by Mr. Robert C. Carey, Secretary General of the association. The Labrador Association of Indiana has obtained the services of a lawyer to represent the organization. So when he said this, that the Labrador Association had obtained a lawyer, I wanted to know, on what basis? Is this person we hire, is this person a pro bono lawyer? Is this person going to work for the association free of charge? If the association is paying, who's paying this money here? And how much this person charge us? I wanted to know. Because when the budget was passed, we know how to line there that talk about that. So I really want to talk to somebody today. If Mr. Boya, who is the acting president, if he never had an accident, I'm going to call Mr. Boya right now because he's the acting president. You are going to answer some of these questions. Or I won't call the board chairperson, but the board chairperson will tell me, say, no, I have no clue. It's just the information that I receive. That's why I was just communicating to the community. Or even the secretary of the board, Miss Evelyn Cassell. So, sometimes we'll force these people to come out too, because they can just feed us with information and just run away. Or we can hold them accountable for some of the things that we believe that are not right. That the information I presented here. $3,159. We want to know how $3,159 left the account from January to March. Tell me, just somebody can just tap there and say, oh, but Fede, you forgot. We had this program here in April. Or when so person was bereaved, the community decided to give 1,000, or the community took 2,000 from the account. Or the other thing, yes, this happened. So we want to know. Sorry, but no politics in this. Mr. Parker is bereaved, but I just want the acting president, the financial secretary, to answer me. But it seems like the financial secretary is here too late. And she say, I'm begging you, I'm going to come and sleep on and run. I don't question. I mean, come answer you. Honorable financial secretary, well, I was trying to place a call to you today to address these things, but it seems like you yourself now, you tying your mouth now. You don't want to address some of these things. And when you ran as financial secretary, one thing you promised us that you'll be transparent to the letter. You promised us that nothing going to pass on your authority or in your office with all you telling the public what is it. But the way I see things going now, you're not responding to us. I just put you on notice, oh, mama. Today is Tuesday. Friday, I'll have the newsletter out. And when you see a picture in the newsletter with the story, and from the beginning balance from January and what we have in March, You will see the two paper attached right by you, and you'll see the story there. And in that story, I will quote the time, the date. I place a call to have you solve the story, and you refuse to answer. So I'm just telling you that you will see your picture again in the newsletter. So be aware that the newsletter is coming out on Friday. I make the announcement the other day that the Logan's Hour newsletter will be coming up again. So it's just a constructive notice, Honorable Financial Secretary. So I just try to bring what the community need to know. The community need to know where the money going. Mr. Boya, we are sorry you had an accident. Mr. Parker, we are sorry you are bereaved. But the PR people, let me call Mr. Jeremiah Chie. Jeremiah Chie is a PR person. Let me see. Maybe Jeremiah Chie get the information yet. They play the thing in the arena without holding back. We're going to call everybody now because we want to know. We want to know. Call Mr. Jeremiah Chie. Let Jeremiah Chie tell about the money here too. Okay. Let me tell Mr. Chie he's live at this point. Let me see here. We'll get somebody to do. You'll be on. Somebody from Eddie will answer all here. All right. Jeremiah Chie too. I think his phone is off. It's ringing, but no answer. You're here for yourself.
Your call.
Okay. Can somebody please text me Evelyn Cassell number, the secretary of the board? Because that communication that came from the secretary of the board, she posted that communication saying that the Librarian Association had obtained a lawyer. So we want to know if they obtain a lawyer, then how did they obtain a lawyer? Who paying that lawyer? Since she's a secretary, I know she cloud those information because she said they have obtained. So, okay, I need to even ask somebody for her number. All I need to go right here to the WhatsApp and pull her number from there. You know, sometimes some information, and my people, you're sorry, but some information will not have the opportunity to give you the time to do 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. We're just going to go to a script and we're going to call you. Sorry. I'm going to call her. I'm going to call her directly on her phone number. So, yeah, bear with me. I'm going to call Sis Evelyn Cassell right now. Then ask her about the communication. I will post that in the Librarian Association group chat. If that communication is heard, then when you say yes, then we'll answer the question. Apple, what we are saying here. Oh. You see, right? Here they are. You're not telling me that here, man. You're not telling me nobody will man up. I don't believe this thing. Okay, I can call the secretary of the board. I will call her on WhatsApp. To they show how to. I don't lie. If you ain't enjoying it, me, I enjoying it. Everybody will account. People in administration will account. They will tell us what happened to this money from this period to this period, how we got this amount. So I can call Evelyn Cassell right now on WhatsApp. They got her phone. It's like, it's not going through. Let's do WhatsApp. Yeah, calling the secretary of the board. The secretary of the board phone ringing right now. If the secretary of the board do not answer, we're going to call the board chairperson. The player will not reach now. You know the Bible said, when the day of John the Baptist, the kingdom of God suffer violence, and violence should take it by force. The secretary of the board, now she is Yale too. Now we're going to place a call to the board chairman. So we're doing it in sequence. Financial secretary answer, we're going to the board now. Because most time the board approve these things. None of them want to answer. It is so funny to me to see the people who control all what in there. Nobody want to answer. Them no. They play not rich. I can't get anybody now. I go into the board chairperson. And the board chairperson talk to her. Mr. Vanny Camo. Nobody might call the board chairperson. Say they come and call you, so call your phone. Oh, please. Nobody should call the board chairperson. Say, oh, call your phone. Call your phone. The man come and call you. So I'm gonna call the board chairperson, Mr. Camo. And I hear from Mr. Camo right now too.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated.
God. Wait, please. Somebody need to tell me something. So So, okay, no happen. I understand Mr. Boya is not okay, but would you call Mr. Boya? He will not be doing no work. He will only put the phone to your ear and he will answer. Oh, they call Mr. P. Richie Boya too. Because we want to know. To them, we want to know. Let's know. Yeah, they call Mr. Richie Boya, who is the acting president of the Liberian Association of Indiana. You know, the guy something called respondia superior. The superior take the blame for his subordinates. So they hear from Mr. Boya too. Did you hear that phone? All right, so but the people that who watching the show and calling around and telling people say, oh, they come and call your phone, don't answer your phone, that's bad. That's bad. These people should be accountable to us too. Yeah, these people should be accountable to us. The people that can be controlling our finances, and we see from January to March, we see that $3,159.49 disappear from the account. No justification. And I took my own time to obtain all these statements from the bank and come here and show you on the screen here, you have 51,000 plus here. Just from that time to today, you have $48,789.86. Nobody can answer. I call the PR person, the spokesperson of the government, can't answer. Financial secretary can't answer. Call the secretary or the board, cannot answer. I call the board chairman, he cannot answer. I'm calling the acting president, he cannot answer. As a dues payer, what if I have some emergency right now? All these people cannot answer my calls. Are you see? Trust me, these people serious? No politics right now. But these people really serious? Simple question. Just somebody just to tell me, say, oh, Mr. Logan, I think you are making mistake. But from January to February, we had this program. Or somebody who had this issue, so we had to get in $2,000. Just tell me what you did with the $3,000. All I want to know. That's all I want to know. That's why I took my time the other day. I came on the show. I said I will obtain the information from the bank myself. Now I obtain the information. I'm discussing the information. There's a bank statement right here, giving you from January 1 to January 31st. And nobody, my own friend and brother, the board chairman, was saying, oh, look, you call me anytime. Inside the got a board. So all the 5 people in Ziale today. So then when you see our newsletter come up, our looking, our Sonny, then you got issue with it. Because we're going to put all the names, all the people that we call, anytime we call you, we will put it in there. We will tell you that we place a call to the board chairman by so time, 7:31 p.m. on what? 3/12/24. Yeah. So we're going to place. We're going to write all the things in our newsletter. The financial secretary, Fatima Famule, who's supposed to just take this phone call right now and say, oh, Mr. Logan, you're making a mistake according to my record. Because she disbursed this money. She control our money. So she's supposed to be able to answer. How can Fatima Famule, who says she promised to be transparent, she running away from the press now? She running away from just answering the calls and tell her what happened. For this, let me give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe somebody check her phone while we're calling. The person just give her the phone back. So let me just call for the last time and see if that you, the person that give her phone back to her. Hold on.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging.
Oh, they play not real, they put not black you. So let me go to website again and call Fatima on website. If Fatima if you black me on website now, then me, you a second account for the money here. So let me go there and call Fatima on WhatsApp right now. And WhatsApp saying, oh, she not seeing. Oh, how can no? Let's see. Let's go there. Damn it. All right. Bye. Say anyone answer. Let me answer my brother Jeremiah Silly. Jeremiah.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, all the poor run away from me, brother.
Yeah, I'm following the show and see that anybody you call this time, the government finish sending your strong message and nobody should answer. Radio Gigadi is causing problems. But let me tell you, Fatima, and whenever you calling that Fatima want to cut us publicly, that she had to be very careful when she's dealing with finances.
Yes.
Because I remember when the inauguration saga happened, Fatima refused to defend the financial report in public at that meeting. So it means that she was not in the know of how the entire inauguration budget was set and how it was made public. She was absolutely clueless. So she didn't want to put herself in the limelight to take responsibility of what she cannot defend. I'm sensing it's the same thing happening that she don't know what happening with the $3,175. So she don't want to shoot herself in the leg in the public.
But she's a financial secretary, brother.
Brother, she's acting. She was don't hold me for this, but it's what I believe.
Yeah, go ahead.
She was elected based on, let's fill the gap. The competency was not there. So I think they're flying over her with some things. But you know, when you want to be in leadership and power suite and you don't want to come out to public, these are things that can serve as a stigma for you in the long run. Most of our comrades don't know it. You take a job that you're responsible for, but we are cataloging all of these events that tomorrow when you want something in the public, it can easily be used against you because it shows lack of competency or it shows lack of responsibility. I don't know. I don't say that's what happening to her.
Yeah, you're right.
But
you're right,
I will make some assumption until she can clear the doubt.
Me too.
Because as a financial secretary, she should be accessible, especially in these sensitive cases. So she should also be waiting to always come with the finances and say, no, Mr. Logan, that's not how it is.
Yes.
And near this and near that. But again, when you have radio guarding the community, everybody is afraid of, and even when you call to make up mere conversations and just give your thoughts. All of media to get a thought to.
Yeah. No.
But every time I go on radio Kigali and give my thought, they can attack me and get it at the West End. So maybe the association have a very strong message out there that nobody or none of our members of secretary should appear.
Oh,
so
my
we don't
Lord.
know all of these things may be sensitive. But I enjoy the show.
Yeah, even Evelyn Cassell. The reason Evelyn Cassell is supposed to be involved, but she's the secretary of the board. She the one posted the information that the community have obtained a lawyer. So I want to ask her about the information that she posted.
But this is my thing, bro. If you come out to the public and say your administration hire a lawyer, why can't you not call an emergency meeting? We live in a deal of technology. You not call an emergency Zoom meeting on WhatsApp for us to say, oh, this is the part. I mean, so we can just be in a loop. So are you going to just be throwing things down our throat that, oh, we did this, we do that without the consent of the, one of my good comrades and allies and friends that work with this association, Honorable Hottie Patman.
Yeah.
You see, the boy is so silent on some of these things, and he's my good friend, brother. So sometimes I just laugh,
Yeah, and the parliamentarian is not close with the authority. Other than that, I'm going to call you phone too.
Yeah, but you know the parliamentarian is that. Remember the parliamentarian is the one that say you are going to get me some first party or how you call it, or
beta. Yeah, yes.
But brother, I become silent. When you see a radical man silent on issues, you will know that's a red flag.
Oh yeah, trust me.
So my friend, my brother was somewhere. I made a statement. I said, "What you're doing, you have to be very careful because you're shooting the administration in the leg, and it's just political." I try to laugh about it because, Philip, I don't take any of these things serious.
Yeah.
I our community, but people take it too serious. They get on the skin. They see they don't want to speak to you, and you're not feeding somebody. You're not putting food on somebody's table. Why you getting invest because they come or they sit on a show?
No.
Everybody has their opinion.
Like Jerry, right now, somebody can just answer the call and say, "Oh, Mr. Logan, we took $3,000 to obtain a lawyer. Period. Case cut."
Yeah, but I already told you that information has been disseminated by the pirates. What you want again? They put them to you anything.
Would y'all verify from one of them in administration at all?
They will not do it because they're afraid of Radio Kigali. I just told you. The thing is information dissemination is lacking and they have nothing to tell us because the financial secretary is surprising me. This is a woman who's doing campaign, she vocal, she go out there, she talks about accomplishment, but for this regime, her financial accomplishment is diminishing her full potential.
And somebody else saying the person's name is DJ E. Smith. E. Smoot. The person said the financial secretary isn't feeling well. I don't know who says. I don't know.
No, she has a political malaria. Because I saw it, I was just with the financial secretary on Saturday. Caroline.
Yeah, I saw on Saturday because she went to a super time, so the people because I went there earlier. I went about 2 o'clock, and when they were coming in by 4:40, 4:45, I thought I was already leaving. And I saw she wasn't looking sick. That I saw she and the old Mike, get a Mansano Camo.
Yeah, what I can tell you is the people, most of the young people that are working, they have to just be cautious of what they're doing now because you're going to come after them in the long run. Yeah, you don't want to take somebody on the problem, or you don't want to really take somebody on the crime. I don't say I'm not accusing anybody of stealing money here. Let me say on the record.
Yeah, me too.
But,
me too.
But let the accountability be there, be clear that look, my people, the next meeting we give you the breakdown, or this is the reason why we say this, we say that. People cannot be doing things anyhow. You remember it was financial record that brought a lot of noise during the first time why he not giving quality financial report.
Yeah.
That's why I got proud of my brother Hoti Batman. Hoti was very vocal last week.
Right now, Hoti
not giving record, financial record.
Hoti quiet.
Quiet.
So what's happening?
What's happening?
The system have buried Hoti. The system, he has got it consumed by the system.
So man, I don't know what will be the next show, but I would like to appear as a studio where I range of issue pertaining to code in the morning.
It's true. I can rest assure you we can do that on Tuesday.
Definitely, I want for people to see my face.
All right, brother.
Just the phone call is not sufficient.
All right. On Tuesday, I'll be available. If possible, I'll reach out to people from the administration too if they want to debunk some of the things you'll be saying.
Exactly.
All right, my brother. Thank you so much, Jerry. Oh my word! Today, placing call to the administration, it was very important. Let me see some of the calls, some of the text messages have been coming through my phone here. Fanny Camo, the board chairman, say I will call you later. Let me see here. Okay, she said you will call me later, but I don't want him to call me while the show has ended, so I wanted to call him for him to make the clarity on the show. So I'm about to send him text to let him know I'll calling him to make some clarity on the show, because on the show when he make those clarity, at least the community will say, okay, no problem. So the community got sue or the administration got sue. All right, let me see who's the person here. Hello? Yes? Hello, go ahead.
Yeah,
Savannah Spele. Go ahead, Savannah.
Yeah, you saw all my posting of all the money that was withdrawn.
Yeah, I seen it here on the screen. November 14, 2022, 1,500. November 18, 2022, $1,150. November 28, 2022, $3,000. January 13, 2023, $200. January 23rd, 2023, $200. February 1, 2023, $100. February 2, 2023, $300. February 23rd, 2023, $150. February 23rd, 2023, $465. March 10, 2023, $20. March 27, 2023, $100. March 27, 2023, $650. April 27, 2023, $200. And May 12, 2023, $250. Go ahead.
So all this withdrawal was done before we passed any budget for the association.
Wow.
Are you getting me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
So what are they telling us? Is it that LAI is the pocket bank? You can just go to and take money. You are just speaking of the last funds withdraw to hire the lawyer, right?
Yeah.
And I think I'm a witness to the case, so I can speak to the merit of the case.
Okay.
But all these withdrawals and everything that the Secretary General filed the writ of injunction for, these are all evidence of financial malfeasance. So even you hire the Jewish lawyer, the Italian lawyer, the Greek lawyer, he can save you because the facts are there. The evidence is written. The bank sent it to the plaintiff and his witness.
Wow.
So the only thing the judge will be inclined to do is to issue the writ of injunction, preliminary injunction, and freeze the account going forward.
Wow. If the judge issue a preliminary injunction, then how the organization going to function if we cannot get money?
Okay, what will happen is that the plaintiff will then recommend that the DA office can take up charges against the individual or responsible content concerned with the case. It's not all Liberians at fault. It's not entire leadership at fault. We have a legal document, which is the Constitution, that we all fall back on.
Then this seems to be bigger than what I thought, though.
Oh, no. After the judge issued a preliminary injunction, they become several thoughts. Several thoughts that may become people become incriminated. So I become misdemeanor based on the volume of the money that was withdrawn, or felony based on the money that was withdrawn. So, no, let's speak to the reality. If that judge, if that lawyer who they hire, they could be a Jewish lawyer, have all the facts to send a rebuttal. They had 20 days to send rebuttal. The 20 days has elapsed. It has elapsed. So Robert Carey and us can now move with a motion to compel the judge to issue the injunctive relief under the law. So there's no if, but, and then about the situation now. They've been calling people to pacify the situation. Then they've been sending racket range to Robert, insulting and doing that. Now they can't come to the table to discuss it. Because the facts are there. The facts are there. It's all about the law, the matter of the law. LAI is a non-for-profit institution. They must be scrutinized. LAI can be sued, or LAI can sue.
But is it late for a conference?
There's no way for a conference anymore.
Oh, all the loopholes are all closed now?
They already took money from the account again, showing gross disrespect to the community.
Wow.
Or total disregard to your due paying members. When you had the audacity to remove people out of the chat room because they're not paying you. Or you can take their money from the account and spend it without their approval.
Wow.
So how do you place this? Forget about Paco being bereaved. Forget about Richard making accidents. All these things were ongoing before all things happened. Everything happened before all the altercations or all the happenings, all the accidents or bereavement. So the case must go forward. But we must set an example. When you brought me on your show the very first time, I said we cannot trust Paco with the Liberian community. That was my view. And I said he was going to go after the same playbook of Castle Dennis.
Wow.
And the same playbook he's going with. Deny your leadership, allow the members to resign and become the owner signatory and give LAI a deadbeat. That there will be no more LAI that will be functional. That's the pattern of play. And it must come to an end at this time. Yeah, they are stealing in broad daylight.
It is alleged.
It's not alleged anymore, brother.
No, for my program, it's alleged.
Okay, well, I'm saying it as a witness. Yeah. I'm saying from my standpoint, they said on Saturday they will sue the witnesses.
They will sue the witnesses.
They said it, so waiting for him to file out that lawsuit.
They need to call a conference. I think at this point they need to call a conference.
There'll be no conference or settlement. The only thing we need to do is to consider the entire leadership null and void and move forward. Yes. Or not, they will be having a first felony charges that they will plead guilty to.
Yeah, because some of the money I see here, if they can justify it, then that's an issue. Yeah.
But it was not approved by the assembly.
Yeah.
Your constitution said every expense must be approved by the assembly.
Yeah, because from January to March, $3,159.49. No, I remember the program we had in between those periods. I can't remember.
Look at the date. Look at the date. The dates are there.
Yeah, that's what I said.
The bank will not lie.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Sylvanus. Thank you so much, my brother. So there you go. The board chairperson said he will. He said you will call me back, but Mr. Chair, if you call me back, we'll talk about it. But I wanted you to actually call me while the show is on. Oh my word. Oh, sorry if you say I know, Mama. Well, you just financial secretary. I just calling you to find out about the money being here. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you for being here. Oh my word, today is Tuesday. But anyway, thank you for being here. We'll be here again on Thursday. So we want to say to Fatima family, Mr. P. Richard Boya, Mr. Jeremiah Chie, Evelyn Cassia, the board chair, Fanny Camo, we place a call to you at the precise hour of 7:31 p.m., 3/12/2024, and there was no answer. So we look forward to hearing from you people. And I'll give people the benefit of the doubt. They want to keep making called due process. They want to hear before you convicts. So we're here for you before I can come on my people on Friday. So if we here for you on Friday, we'll place your pictures in the paper and we give your account. And Fatima family, you got to answer or you got to respond to us because your picture are going to be separate from all the picture because you are the financial secretary. So we're going to talk about financial malpractices and we highlight your picture in that area. In your own column, your picture will be separate. So just a heads up. So I want to say to all of you joining us today, I want to say thank you. If you don't know where you are, rest assured you are on the Logan. There you go. There where you find it. So to all of you following us today, I want to say thank you so much. And we are truly grateful you are here. And don't forget to go to Amazon. You have this book here called Liberia, The Cross Between Crimes and Punishment. So by Mr. Sa Foley Kenda. So some of you who know the paper, he right in the Indiana here we are. The book is on Amazon. Go on Amazon and purchase a copy. It's a very interesting book. You will know from an eyewitness account. So until we meet again, we want to say thank you so much. We want to say thanks to everybody. Hey, Steven, what's up? We want to say thanks to everybody. We want to say we appreciate you for being here. We're going to be here on Thursday again. If possible, Thursday will come. We'll not stop talking about it here. We're going to call these people again. Or if possible, somebody will call me, whatever they're going to tell me. We're going to come here again and talk about it. But on Thursday, if they cannot address any of these, then when we come here now on Thursday, we will go into the transaction history of the account. Then we'll say, on this day, this was purchased. On this day, this was withdrawn. On this day, the association did. So we'll be calling the time whatever was purchased and where they used that money and the amount that were used to those places. So we're going to come here on Thursday. If nobody from the association called to just address it, the way I just call it bulk FQ, then we'll be giving items by items when we'll come out here on Thursday. So until we meet again, until we come back here on Thursday, we want to say, don't forget, one person who will always be in front of you, his name is Philip. Say you got Logan. Listen, God ain't give me be here for nothing. Because God knew if you remember his small, somebody think I can be talking, boy, you're gonna grab it and chew it. So God make it big in a way where you really try to chew it, you can swallow everything because my cat long again it will choke you here. So just let it slide. Yeah, much I'm going too personal. I ain't talking anything concerning you and your family. When it comes to the community matter, let's discuss it. When it comes to accountability, let who I will say is accountable. So Fatima family, you are the financial secretary. My phone is open. Please don't block me. Maybe that's what you want to do next to say, okay, I block you so I can see your call. But if your phone is open, please answer me and let's deal with the community matter. So I want to say thanks to everybody. Thanks for being here. Until we meet again, today is Tuesday, and on Tuesday, we'll do our motivational hour. Boom.